Why hello there! So today I'm going to start with priming my eyes with MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm going right up to the brow and also underneath the eye with this product. And now I'm going to take Malt by MAC and just pop that in the crease. This is the look that I did for my boyfriend's 21st. So it's going to be quite dramatic and it will require a lot of blending. And now I'm going to take soft brown before I remember that I actually have to put sticky tape on the side of my eyes so that I get a nice crisp line from the dark shadows later. So I just make sure that lines up with my bottom lash line and just extends out from there. Make sure it's straight and then begin blending again. So now I'm going to take Brown Script by MAC and just pop that in the crease again. I wanted a little bit of warmth, that's why I chose this shade. I'm blending it up quite high because obviously it is a dramatic look. Just taking that in the crease again, carving it out a bit more. And now I'm just going to take a more precise brush and use Carbon by MAC in the outer crease to deepen it up a little bit. So I'm just focusing that on the outer corner and then putting it in the crease as opposed to all over the lid. And then I'm just going to blend that all out again, just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to take Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue and just pop a little bit of that on the back of my hand. Then using a MAC 242 brush, I'm going to pop that on my eyelids so that I can then place glittery pigments on it without it falling off all through the night. So now I'm going to take this Makeup Ink pigment in Utopia, which is this beautiful like vintage black gold colour. I'm just going to pop that on the lids. I'm placing this down as opposed to swiping it because that way it sticks better as it does with most glitters and pigments. So just keep that in mind if you're going to try this for yourself. So that's how it looks so far. And now I'm just going to blend it again. There were originally 52 minutes of footage and about 30 of it was literally me blending, trying to get it perfect. Now I'm just going to remove the tape. As you can see, there's a nice crisp line there. I'm just going to wipe off the fallout with a makeup wipe. And this is why I did the eyes first as opposed to the foundation first, because otherwise this would be all over my face. Now I'm going to take the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. And also the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer. This is a really good alternative to the Professional, which in Australia is I think $52, whereas you can get this on beautybay.com for around $22 I think I bought it for. I'm just packing that in so it actually covers the pores as opposed to just swiping off the top of it. Now I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20 and just conceal under my eyes and also the spots on my face that I want concealed. Obviously, I want a full coverage look. The foundation I'm using isn't as full coverage as what I usually use. So I need to conceal before I use my foundation. And now I'm just going to take the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Holy bejesus, this foundation is so beautiful. You'll see when it goes on that it just creates the most beautiful luminous glow. It just has the most amazing finish ever. It's definitely worth the money even though it was very expensive. I'm just going to buff that into my skin and then pat on any places where I need a bit of extra coverage. And now I'm going to take the MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Radiant Rose and highlight all the areas of my face that I thought needed a little bit of extra light. And now I'm just going to take the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the number 230 and use that to cream contour. So just popping it under my cheekbones and on my temples.
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems.
And then I'm going to blend it out with a MAC 130 brush, which is a small stipple brush.
A heavy baseline is my kind of silence. Everybody says that I gotta get a grip, but I let sanity give me the slip.
And then I'm just going to clean up the edges so that I have that definition between dark and light shades. I'm going to take the Nude Natural Mineral Veil, I think it is, which isn't a foundation, it's a finishing powder. Which has slight reflex in it, so it's perfect for this look so I don't lose the luminosity from the foundation. Just going to pop that on my eyes and then all over my face with a bigger brush. If you're wondering who's in the background, my brother needed help with his outfit choices, so obviously I was there to help. And then I'm going to take the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in darkest brown and use this just to kind of set the contour, so it's just a little bit darker but not too dramatic. And now I'm going to take Peaches Blush by MAC and just pop that on the apples of my cheeks. I chose something quite neutral because obviously the eyes are the focus and the lips are going to be quite neutral as well, so I didn't want to draw too much attention to anything else. And then I'm going to take the Diffuse Light Powder by Hourglass. This again just adds to that luminous finish. It really does make light reflect beautifully off your face. And then I'm going to take Soft Brown again and just pop that under my eyes so they aren't as top heavy. And now I'm going to do my brows. So I start by combing through them with a spoolie, and then I'm going to take my normal Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder in dark brown and just carve them out. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. And all I care about is sex and violence. A heavy baseline is my kind of silence. Everybody says that I gotta get a grip, but I let sanity give me the slip. And now I'm going to take Gimme Brow by Benefit and just set that in place. I just think I'm free. Man, I'm just living my life. There's nothing crazy about me. Now I'm going to take MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle just to highlight my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, Cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on my chin. Now I'm just going to take the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion Mascara in Waterproof Black and just pop a couple of coats of that on my lashes. I'm not going to go overboard with this because I will be using fake lashes, which are these Lash Studio ones just from Kmart. So now I'm going to take the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara and just pop that on, making a really strange face. And then I'm going to take Shimmer Shimmer by Makeup Geek, best highlighting shade ever, so pigmented, like I said in my last video, it is amazing. I'm just going to highlight all under my brow with that and kind of blend it down into the shadow so it creates a more seamless look. Then set the masterpiece with MAC Fix Plus Setting Spray. And then I'm going to take my Too Faced Perfect Lip Liner in Nude, Nude, and just line my lips, again a little bit more definition at the top, and that is the finished look.